Welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by the Buckeyes will put total leather and will get started. He'll call for the fair catch here. Looking for space. It's Everett. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Texas A&M going quickly. Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that first down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness. When the Aggies have that toughness is when you see that their best team.
And he breaks into the open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume, and it'll pay off big time in late in the season.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you've got the offense right where you want.
Pass, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12 wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. forced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Set up in the pistol. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Running to the left. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. To the single running back. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. After the run, now to throw. They're working that left side. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. To the middle. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. The run to the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to march their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive. And
the extra point splits the uprights. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Takes a hit as he fires. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the...
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Looking left. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. This time on target. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he could hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. He'll go to the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. He'll sneak it. A&M comes back out with another first down. Leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Trying to run, it's Everett. Got some room in under the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Texas A&M going up tempo. The give. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This is always tough to drive the ball all the way down the field, have so much success, and then put that thing in reverse. The last 2 plays, this offense got to get back to doing what got him here.
Third and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
It's 2 plays in a row now. I think this quarterback's going to get too greedy. Down by the goal line. I know you want to throw a touchdown. You want to make the highlight type play, but you've got to be smart. You've got to know the situation. You've got to throw the ball away if nobody's open.
And he missed it. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. On the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. A strike downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you, man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts. And you can tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page. Gets the big touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tennessee. football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort, and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. Right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. It's Abram. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Texas A&M going quickly.
You've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Strickland. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. They get to him as he throws. Oh, picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. You can't step in his house if you can't follow through. It obviously affects your accuracy. And I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
Why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Past the 45. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. Got his man quickly. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. With the catch, it's Algier. He is run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll try to power it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Buckeyes in the hurry up. He'll ride his man on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll start this third quarter with a run. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Quarterback checking off. Wants to throw. It's nowhere. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38 in the lead 1st down. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
That's a great job getting the 1st down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field, and they've had so many guys go in the 1st round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got a man. It's Flowers. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The aerial assault continues. He looks that one in nicely. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Muscling ahead on third and short. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They put together an 81-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. Decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the pummeling has started.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. TCU has just had no answers today. They are getting barbecued right now. This team simply does not look prepared, and at this level, you can't have that. They're trailing by 31 to Tennessee. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And already it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11 on 11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. Even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. This quarterback part of their running game. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down.
I think we're going to see more and more of this in college football. It used to be that if it was 4th and inches and you're on your own side of the field, you automatically punt. But I like that play call there. With their offensive line and their ability to run the football, just go out and get it and keep the drive alive.
The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. On the move, it's Everett. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They've been running it, but now the pass. Makes his connection. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Complete on 3rd down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you, man? You find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot, dude, keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down in 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He wants to throw it again. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Now facing a 2nd and 10 from the 28 after that last incompletion. They almost got a 1st down there. Stop the yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling the pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their holes.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short. I just got to fall forward and get the 1st down for him, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up, something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. And the Aggies get enough to move the chains. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Easy. Now they're going to throw it. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. And he will roll into up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. To the air on first down. Got his man to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver, and you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it, he'll get a foot down, and help out his offense.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's a...
Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Dances away to buy time. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And he makes the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One more play to pad the stats. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. The old coaching cliche goes 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work out throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you just see. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack,